Are you tired of that zombie shuffle from your bed to the coffee pot every morning? Well, what if I told you there's a simple 5-minute stretching routine that could completely change how you wake up? Let's get right into it.
You know that feeling, right? The alarm goes off, you try to roll out of bed, but your body just doesn't want to cooperate. It's that classic morning grind, where you feel less like a person and more like a rusty, creaky machine.
So, does that sound familiar? Waking up feeling stiff, a little achy, and just not having that get up and go energy? If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are definitely not alone in this.
And it's actually kind of wild how universal these complaints are. We're talking about things like joint stiffness, that classic neck and shoulder tension, and of course, the infamous lower back pain. These are really just signals our bodies are sending us after being still for a whole night.
Speaking of lower back pain, check out this statistic. It is pretty staggering. It's estimated that a full 80% of Americans will experience it at some point in their lives. So this tells us it isn't just some minor annoyance. It's a really significant health issue for a lot of people.
So, what's the answer? Well, it's not some brand new high-tech gadget or some complicated biohack. It's actually an ancient, time-tested solution that your body is naturally built for. Stretching.
And look, stretching and bodyweight exercises are not some new trend. We are talking about a practice that goes all the way back to Spartan warriors and Shaolin monks. It's been used for centuries to build strong, resilient bodies. From ancient battlefields to 1950s television, and now all over YouTube, the core principles really haven't changed. Why? Because they just work.
But why does a simple 5-minute routine have such a big impact? Well, it's not magic, it's just physiology. In those few minutes, you're actually kickstarting a whole series of positive changes inside your body. So let's break down the key benefits here. First, you're boosting blood flow, which is so important after you've been lying still all night. This helps get fluid moving to lubricate your joints and wakes up your muscles. You're also enhancing flexibility, improving your posture, and you're even helping to reduce stress. It's like a gentle wake-up call for your entire system that sets a really positive tone for the rest of your day.
And let's focus on that stress connection for a second, because this quote really nails it. Stress isn't just in your head, right? It shows up physically in your body. It creates actual tension in your muscles, and stretching is one of the most direct ways you can break that cycle of stress and physical pain.
So who is this for? Honestly, it's for everyone. But it can be an absolute game changer for certain groups. You know, think about desk workers who are hunched over in a chair all day, or older adults who want to maintain their mobility, or even fitness buffs who are looking to prevent injuries.
Okay, enough about the why, let's get to the how. I'm going to walk you through 3 super simple, essential stretches that you can do to start your day. The best part, you can do them before you even get out of bed. Now, the absolute key here is to be mindful. This is not about forcing anything. It's all about connecting with your body. Try to focus on breathing slowly and deeply. As you inhale, feel the space you're creating. And as you exhale, just feel that tension start to release.
First up is the knees to chest. All you do is lie on your back and gently pull both knees in toward your chest. You should feel this wonderful release in your lower back. It really helps decompress your spine after a long night's sleep. Just hold it right there and breathe. Remember, this is supposed to feel like a gentle hug, not a forceful pull.
Next up, the supine twist. So from that knees to chest position, just let your arms fall out to your sides like a T shape. Now gently guide both of your bent knees over to one side. The goal here is to try and keep both shoulders planted on the bed as you twist. This is an amazing stretch for your spine and your core. After about 10 deep breaths, gently bring your knees back to the center and then switch over to the other side.
And for our final stretch, we've got the bridge pose. Just lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the bed. Then press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, and lift your hips up toward the ceiling. You're trying to create a straight line from your shoulders all the way to your knees. This move is fantastic because it gently activates your glutes and core, waking them up for the day ahead. Hold it for a few breaths and then slowly lower back down.
Now, before you start doing this every morning, there are a few simple but really crucial rules to remember. The whole point is to feel better, not to get injured, right?
The most important rules are right here. Always stretch to the point of mild tension, never sharp pain. Breathe deeply. If you hold your breath, you just create more tension. And please, no bouncing. We want slow, smooth, controlled movements. And if you want the best results, here's a simple little framework. Try to hold each stretch for about 15 to 30 seconds, which is about 5 to 10 of those deep breaths we talked about. Repeat each one a couple of times. And you don't even have to do it every single day. Just starting with 2 or 3 times a week is going to make a huge difference. I really want you to think about this in a new way. This isn't just another chore to add to your to-do list. It's a gift. It's 5 minutes that you are giving back to yourself. It's a really powerful act of self-care that sets a positive, intentional tone for your entire day.
So I'll leave you with this to think about. Just imagine starting your day feeling more energized, more flexible, and less stressed out. How would that feeling ripple out and change everything else that follows? Your work, your interactions, even your mood? Seriously, how could a better morning completely transform your day?